Welcome to We're Still Cool, Right? The weekly podcast where the conversation flows smoother than top shelf whiskey. And cool, well, it never really left. Grab a drink and hang out with Eric, Mike, and Sean while they dive into nostalgia and attempt to answer the age-old question. We're still cool, right?
Ouch, you're on my hair.
That's way more
Why
accurate.
did that feel? I just realized why it felt so good to say, I don't have any hair. Maybe we should add you say that one.
Yeah.
Episode 12.
Woo!
We're still cool, right?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, we're here for another exciting one. It's getting nice outside.
I know, and I'm getting excited, man. I'm really getting excited. So
Sean has a middle finger in front of him telling me to fuck off, which is rude.
it's a trophy.
It is
It's a trophy. So
Yeah.
this means nothing. But when you get the attitude going, if you're watching on camera, you'll start to see this slide on over, and you'll just have to know
I feel like I should be exempt.
that's what's up.
I picked it out.
You knew what you were getting.
I did know
You
what I was
knew what
getting.
you were getting.
I
I'm pretty
almost
sure
wa-
it's always pointed at me, right?
Yeah, that's true. I wonder if we can engrave it.
I'm sure. We can do whatever we want to. Put stickers on it. I love it.
Nah, I'm just gonna get a new one every time. In like
Right.
in a year, we're gonna have like 14 fucking middle finger trophies.
So to our regular listeners, welcome back. For our new ones, my name is Sean.
I'm Mike. We're gonna make you say it on
Come
your own
on.
this time.
Come on,
And I'm Eric.
Eric. And I'm Eric.
The villain
So
names.
welcome. We're excited that you guys joined us or back again. We got a little entertaining one here for you.
We
Feel
do.
good about it. We got some good topics.
We do have some good topics.
But I feel like we should start like we always do. How was your weekend?
It was good. Nothing too crazy, but we went to a Colonel's game Friday night with our friends Eric and Elisa. He won tickets on the radio, and he was so excited because he's never won anything.
Really?
So he was like over.
Is
the moon
that
about
still
it.
cool?
I
Holy
think-
cow.
I
think-
Radio,
Win shit on the
like the
radio.
radio
Yeah,
stuff. Like,
that's a
That'll
good
never
one.
go out of style.
I mean, it's definitely cool, but
Have you ever won anything on the radio?
no, God, I don't think I've ever even called in.
You've never called in?
No.
I've won like 3 times.
I remember like the top 8 at 8, and I was ready to record my,
Yeah.
back in the
Oh,
There
you're
we
saying
go.
when you were recording onto your cassettes?
on my cassette tape.
God, you're fucking old.
Yeah. So I was going to say I never won a prize, but I did get on the request line, like the late night request line back in high
Where
school.
they recorded
Did
you
you?
and you're like, this
Yes,
one
I-
goes out to
Oh, was
Liz.
it
I
heartbreak?
recorded it. I
Did
recorded
somebody-
it every night so that I could like, if I caught friends that were on it or if I got on it, I was like,
Did you share like this goes out to Samantha?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I don't remember. I think it was
miss you,
something for a
boo-boo.
girl. I'm pretty
Eric
sure.
is home with a broken heart. He just wanted to send this to you.
Let's be honest. Everything around that age was for girls.
Right.
Yeah, right.
There's only one goal.
All
only
I
one goal.
I just imagine Eric sitting in like a window. You know, there's rain falling like down the window pane.
Yeah.
And it's like Careless Whisper starts playing. It's-
I think that's why when like you're in middle school or like young in high school, like you get embarrassed so easy because it's like you're just like, man, there goes my shot with a
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
Like automatically when you do something dumb
Didn't take
and your
much.
boys call you out, you just feel horrible. Now when you get a little bit older, you're like,
I don't give a shit.
wasn't gonna work out.
That's one of the greatest things about one of the only things good about getting old is not giving a fuck.
Right.
Like, you know, caring less and less what other people think.
Yeah.
That's the shit when that happens.
Yeah.
But it takes a long time.
I remember when Keaton told me, when you stop thinking about what people think about you, you realize how little they think about you. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you think like everything you do, like, you know, you're the center of the attention right here, and they're really like they don't even
Yeah.
notice half the dumb shit that you do.
That
So,
and there's the other saying, like, you know, why do you give a shit about someone's opinion that you wouldn't sit down and have a meal with? Type
Yeah,
thing. It's like,
yeah.
yeah, we sit here and worry about like Joe Schmo's fucking opinion. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't even like Joe Schmo. Fuck
Right.
him. So,
I still worry about it.
yeah. Look, I'm
I know all the reasons that I shouldn't, but I still do.
yeah, I'm just tough on air. I'm a big sissy.
yeah,
So.
yeah.
Just
right?
talk a big
talk
game.
big game. Give me this microphone.
Yeah.
Say what's up.
So yeah, baseball game was good. It was fucking. I didn't think it was gonna get that chilly though, and it fucking got cold. So
Yeah,
it kinda
Friday night
sucked.
did get a little.
Yeah, so
It's just the time of year where you're just so excited for a nice day, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Come on!" And all of a
yeah.
sudden
You're like,
it's
I don't need a
chilly,
sweatshirt,
Yeah.
and then the sun goes down. And
Right.
You're like, this was a bad idea.
Today was absolutely perfect. though.
Gorgeous. I know.
So
This whole
I-
week's going to be great.
Yeah, this is good. I mean, shout out to it. Today's Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
I mean, it come out a couple days later, but
Hey.
when we're filming it, it's Cinco de Mayo, so that's pretty.
I should have had tacos today. I fucked up.
I saw a post out there that someone said, "Let me save it," or saving my friends like one at a time. Like if you're in mood for Mexican food tonight, so is everybody else or something. So it's every restaurant. So
Schulte posted that on Facebook.
was that
That's
it?
where I saw it.
Yeah. So that was pretty good.
He's so right though. I remember during COVID going on Cinco de Mayo, like, oh, we're gonna get Mexican, just not even thinking.
Yeah.
And it was like they were like, it'll be an hour. I'm like, no problem. Get there. I went like an hour and 15 minutes later. Stood there. There's 1,000 people waiting for their food, and it took them like another hour.
Like you got it to go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was
Just, I was like, what? But
yeah,
that
it was
makes sense.
just pickup, but the parking lot was just. I mean, you could have tailgated there. There were so many people just waiting for their food.
I remember during COVID, we just like did it at home. Like we made like margaritas, and actually a gal that I used to work with came around and dropped off like the little margaritas for everybody and like went all out. And I'm like, and got us like the good queso. And
my neighborhood sucks.
we did like, no, this is a gal that I worked with. So it was great. You know what I mean?
Oh,
she
I
just
thought you
went
said it was a
around.
neighbor.
No, it wasn't
Oh.
a neighbor. And like she went around, did it and brought like the good queso and all that. So I was like, this is awesome.
Did you guys ever get the to-go margaritas from the restaurants? You could get them in like they were like
Like
these
a
little
gallon of
pouches.
it? Well, there's those,
they had
but-
the gallon ones too, but later. But it was like at first it was like these pouches, and it was awesome.
Yep.
So before that happened, I used to do the can I get a to-go box and then dump it in. You know, I saw it where you get the styrofoam and you just pour it right in the box.
The bowl or whatever.
Yep, and you just walk out with it and you're good to go. So
Well, that's one of the things with COVID, though. That bill got passed during
That's
COVID.
amazing,
You
yeah.
used to not be able to get alcohol to go. And they were like, well,
Yeah.
we can't not get drunk when we're stuck at home.
Well, and the good
And
ones,
Kim Reynolds was like, done.
right.
they put it in the bag, and there's no ice, so then you just do your own ice. So
Yep.
you can like
Pour it
instead
right
of
over there.
filling the cup with
Yeah.
it, you could just
Yeah.
pour it over.
Yeah,
because
because they had max ice to give you less margarita typically. So
Yeah.
you're like, nah, I'm going to do this whole thing. So, yeah.
Nice.
How was your weekend?
Good. We had baseball all weekend again.
I probably could have guessed that.
Yeah, which was good. I don't know. We had a rough go of it again. Yeah, the boys. It was weird. Like they just kind of showed up, not kind of flat, like right away. And then
Maybe they needed better walk-up
so
songs.
you will appreciate this. That's exactly what happened. So we are like kind of getting beat. Like they just don't even have much energy, and I'm like getting frustrated. And really, so we get beat in the first game. And then we get to our second game, and the first inning just goes terrible, and we're like getting crushed. And I'm like, we're like just as good as these guys. Like that's not like the case.
Yeah.
It's not like they're this masterful team that we're just getting clobbered by. And I'm just like, this is terrible. So I'm like, get the boys. I'm like, come on, we gotta fire up. Let's get it going.
Momentum
and,
shift.
All of a sudden, one of the kids comes up to bat, and Ashley has the music, and she switches on. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and all the kids start laughing, and it was literally like stress just went off of them. And then Ashley had a new song for all of them, and we bat all the way around all the way around our lineup, and we've
Jesus.
never done that. We haven't done that yet this year.
So they all
And
just
so
need to get out
they
of their
just start
head.
having fun, and next thing you know, away we go. You know what I mean? And we start making our way, and we ended up having. So then after that moment, we only got like 6 runs, but we just whatever worked out, and we ended up leaving bases loaded or whatever. But like then after that, we played fantastic. You know what I mean? And so I was all excited for then Sunday's a tournament. We're going to be going. Nope, no energy in here for it.
Yeah, but at least you had that game. So shout out to DJ Ashley for boosting
she
the
full
morale.
on did it, and then all the parents are laughing, the kids are laughing, and it was great. So it was like
awesome.
she just changed it and started picking songs for them. So it ended up being pretty good. Even the other team was laughing, even as we started getting going, and then the coaches are like, "Come on, guys!" So we're like making this huge comeback here for it. So it was pretty fun. So
That's awesome.
it was good. We did that, and then like I've said, the benefit if you get knocked out right away in the tournaments is you get your Sunday back. So
Yes, sir. I
so
did
yeah.
see a snap from Ashley that maybe your pool's opening soon.
It is. Pool's going to get open tomorrow.
I'll be there in
So
my
we are
in my thong,
Yeah,
ready to
yeah.
go.
I was doing some work on it. We're finishing up all that stuff that we did in the backyard. It should be pretty nice. We're kind of putting our fence back together, and it should be a good summer for that to all happen here. So
Once it's pool season, that's when life gets good again.
I
yeah,
had this fun thought the other day because I was working at the community neighborhood pool thing that I'm a part of, and we should make like we have several friends that have pools, you
Yeah.
know, like and or access to pools. We should just make a list of opening days and like do a tour. Like on Monday I'm going to this place, on Tuesday I'm going to this place.
We could totally do that.
That would be road trip.
I saved a lot of PTO for this summer.
Right.
I know there's gonna be
Just
some days where I'm like,
stockpiling it.
it's too nice. I'm going to the pool.
Yeah.
So
Today
yeah.
was too nice to not be working outside. So it was,
Dude,
it was
that-
pretty great.
I'm jealous. Yeah, today was so nice, and I think I got outside like twice.
Yeah.
and that was for barely at all because I had to work all day. But
No, so I mean, honestly, that's the best part about my gig right now. Now,
wait till
when
it's
it's snowing,
95.
it sucks, and it's 95 or that stuff, it'll be a little bit different. But days like today,
Yeah.
that is where it's at.
Yeah, wait
so.
till you're on the side of a
so,
building when it's 100 and it's just
Right,
radiating off
right,
the
right,
brick.
Yeah, ready to go. So I got us a drink. I made this one here for us, a shot.
A shot.
Okay, and this felt right to do just because of the name here. The name is called Windex of the shot, and you can see
Don't you use that to clean windows?
No. I use a little bit more of a professional solution, but it's all it is used
that
to
looks like
to
straight up Windex.
to clean windows. So I thought it was perfect in honor of
It smells good.
Shout out to Clear Day Solutions as we do a Windex shot that looks
Just
like
like
Windex.
it.
So let's give it a shot here.
Cheers, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That kind of tastes like Windex.
It kind of smells like Windex for sure.
Ooh.
That's not as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Well, it looks better than it is.
It looked great.
I mean, all it is vodka and that blue carousel. So, I mean, there isn't a ton of like, it needs like one more thing to put on it. But
Liquor on liquor.
yeah.
I was
so
gonna say like even like literally a dash of grenadine would make that
would have
taste-
been all right.
But then it won't be
it
blue.
won't look like, it won't look like Windex. So I thought for sure that would be.
I'm trying to think what you could add to that.
Simple syrup.
Yeah, there you go. Like
There you go.
some
Just
of
clear
these
it up.
sweeten
Be a
it
little
up
clearer.
a teeny
Or
bit.
little
Or you could
dash of
just
soda.
shut the fuck up and take the shitty
Right.
shot.
Take it like a man.
I already did. Fuck.
It's still way better than freaking Malort.
Yeah,
Or,
I was going to
Fernet.
say,
Fernet,
you,
so.
you don't have a face still. So.
right. Yeah.
Don't you talk shit about my lord. It's gonna hear you and not be happy.
So there you go. The Windex, not bad. Just needs a little.
So because of
Not
that, we might as well do. So we had an actual drink for today. We had a shot and we have a drink because apparently we're getting crazy on Cinco de Mayo. So this is from our buddy Matt. You'll remember him because he. I was gonna say graced us with, but I'm gonna say fucked us over with Fernet last week, and that stuff is not good in my opinion. I know it's a favorite among the service crowd and other people, but no, wasn't a fan. So this here is called a Bucha Colada. So this involves Buchanan's pineapple. What did I say it was? Not gin. Scotch. And or was it gin? No, hold on. Yeah, no, Scotch. And it has pineapple juice, coconut cream, lime juice, and then of course he even gave us the garnish of a lime. So
Is it just scotch or is it pineapple scotch?
it's pineapple scotch.
Interesting.
I know, which
I'll have to
I've
check
never
that
even
out.
heard of that. It's actually a really cool looking bottle. I've never heard of it. He said he was on the fence, like ever wanting to try it because it didn't sound good. And then he did. And this was like the first recipe they have on the website. And he said it's awesome.
Interesting.
So he said basically if you like pina colada, you'll love this. So, and I will say it smells heavenly.
All right.
Let's,
Cheers.
Let's give it a little taste.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay, that's fucking good.
Oh, man. Oh.
Hey, Matt,
Wow.
you've totally redeemed yourself.
That's really
Damn, Matt. That's way good.
It's
Wow. I'd laugh because, I think of pineapple scotch. My dad was a scotch drinker.
Yeah.
If I would have said pineapple scotch to him, he
would've-
probably would have been like, what the fuck are you talking
How
about?
un-American are you?
Yeah. Pineapple scotch. But then you taste this, like, that is,
Dude, it's so
that
good.
is a tasty beverage, man.
I wanted to look at the ingredients again. Oh, it's the coconut cream because I was like, man, it's like got a real
But it's
tropical
got like
creaminess
a-
to it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a, I don't know, spice to it, like a cardamom or something like
Mm.
that. There's like a something cinnamon, maybe. I don't know what it is. There's a little something there too.
A
It's
little
tasty.
cinnamon would be good in it. I mean, it says the bitters. It has a little bit of bitters in it, but yeah, it says alternatively you can make it frozen in a blender, which I could see that
Dude,
being really damn good.
Pool
is-
drink. This feels like a pool drink for sure. We
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
for sure.
we need to get these ingredients, and
Yeah.
maybe that'll be for opening weekend.
This is the thing, like, I always am amazed by like good bartenders, and Matt's definitely one of them. But
Yeah.
like, we know several in town. They can take like something, and you're like, oh, I fucking hate gin, and they can make you a good drink. You will like
Yeah.
it. Like they will be like, tell me a couple of things you like, or some 2-ingredient bullshit drink that you like, and they'll make something crazy.
Yeah.
And it's amazing to me. Like
It really is an art.
That's like, a chemist putting shit together. It's mixology. That's when they can do that shit. That's amazing to me.
Yeah,
Like-
because here's me. If you asked me to make you a shot, I would just grab like 3 bottles and be like, well, let's see what this tastes like. And guess what? It tastes like shit every single time.
And there's a chance it's going to curdle.
Coagulate.
Well, we know what does that now.
Rest in peace to the 4-leaf clover. We had a good run. I'm bringing it back next year.
Yeah.
Next Patty's Day, it's going to be the
Patty's
new and
Day.
improved 4-leaf clover.
Right. Maybe you drink it first and shoot that.
Just
Yeah.
use pre-curdled milk.
Oh, God. Eggnog. Yeah, there we go.
What, your milk's not lumpy? Come on.
What's in that cottage cheese? Yeah. It's gonna be great. I promise. I'm definitely gonna taste test the next one.
Well, that was delicious. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yes,
That's
thank
good
you,
stuff.
Matt.
That's,
You're the man.
Be
Yeah,
sipping on that all episode.
I know.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh,
be
he
good.
did. He did say one thing I wanted to say because I thought it was so good. Last episode, when he dropped this off, he brought this up. Last episode, we talked about things that back when we were younger, we thought made you rich if you did it. Having your house cleaned, like having a house cleaned.
Like having a cleaning
Yeah.
person.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that's huge. I mean, I thought you were like, Fresh Prince's aunt and uncle. if
It's
you had
funny
that.
how like you do that now, like, or like yeah,
It's
like,
pretty
like
common.
we have one.
now.
You look at it and it's like it's not that expensive. You know what I mean? For what it does when you have
Considering
to
what it
clean your
does.
house all week. You know what I mean? When you get that stuff done, that you still got to pick up and everything else like that. But you don't have to do the floors.
to
you don't
never
have to do
dust
that.
and,
Yeah,
and do your
and like or
your
the
trim
bathrooms and that sort of stuff. It's like it's worth every penny when you are not doing that all weekend long.
Yeah.
I
I think it's also one of
It
those
is.
things that once you start doing it, you probably can't stop because you're like, oh, this is what it feels like.
well, but there's so many of those things that you just have in your head that must be ridiculously expensive, and it's
Yeah.
not. It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
It's
You
a
know-
very customizable service.
Yeah,
You can like,
yeah, so
be
you
like,
can go as
"Hey,
crazy
listen,
as you
don't
want
clean these
to."
rooms because
Yeah. If you were having
Fuck those
someone there
kids.
4 hours a day, twice a
Right,
week, that's
right.
yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, we
but-
have someone, and she comes in for like 2 hours. 2 hours every 2 weeks. You know what I mean? So it really is knocking out the floors, the bathrooms,
Baseboards, like,
and
the
like
shit
just
we
that
hate to
stuff that
do.
you don't want to do because we got to pick it up. We got to keep everything else clean. So
Yeah.
that's normal. You know what I mean? That we would do anyways.
Yeah,
So,
some of you listening, look up at your ceiling fan. Ugh,
Yeah.
clean that for God's
Yeah.
sake. I'm kidding. Mine needs cleaning.
Right.
So I just want to make
or
someone else feel
look
bad.
at those windows. That's one of the things. A lot of
Oh,
times
yeah.
they don't do those outdoor windows.
And little
but,
do they know, if you just reach out, like I even know a guy.
Yeah. And
Clearly solutions for all your window
the
needs.
thing that I'm loving about this stuff is actually one of the biggest things that I'm getting right now is I've been talking to a lot of friends and family doing it when I'm like, this is what it's going to cost. They're like, oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, again, that's another one that they have in their head. Like, it must be like all, and it's like, no, this is,
Yeah, because you're not having it done every day.
no,
You know
you're
what
not
I
having
mean?
done
Like,
every day. And it's like, oh, that's reasonable. And then if you look at just what it costs to have like a service person just come out to look at your furnace,
Right.
the days of free quotes back, those things aren't alive anymore, but they still are in my business, free quotes. So
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yep.
anyways, enough
So
shameless
this
plugs for
beverage,
myself.
I'm still enjoying this, but I wanted to shout out. We said Matt's name, but Matt runs Quentin's on C Avenue.
Yes.
Go check it out. Go
That's
see
awesome.
Matt
Have him make you a drink. He's
Yeah.
damn good at it.
and ask him for whatever this is.
Fernet.
I don't know what it's called. Oh yeah, ask him for a shot of Fernet, and then say, "Pour me a delicious drink."
Yeah, this was called a Bucha Colada or Buca Colada because it's Buchanan's pineapple. So it's just a spin off that. But goddamn, it's good.
Yeah,
Or
it's-
maybe
you
go
know
out
what?
and
Maybe
ask,
I'll
go
try
out
and-
and ask him how you really pronounce it, and then
Yeah, that would
go
help.
ahead and get yourself on.
Because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right.
I have a funny little story I just wanted to tell quick
I'd
about
love to hear it.
So I was at my local watering hole a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty dead in there. And I think it was just Kara and I, and then we know the bartender, and her name's Sarah, and she's working. And this guy comes in, just stumbling in, and I notice he has a bag in his hand, and it's Popeyes, and Popeyes is close by, and I'm like, no way is he bringing in food from
Like
the outside.
Popeye's chicken.
Popeyes chicken,
yeah,
like
and they serve food here, right?
Yeah,
It's
oh,
not
they-
like a brewery that doesn't. serve
no,
food.
they have a full
They have,
delicious
and they have
menu.
great food. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he stumbles in and he climbs into the seat, and I'm just looking over like this. Like, am I getting punked? Like, what the fuck is going on? And Sarah looks down there and just gives me this look. I'm like, this can't be real. And so he sits there and she asks what she can get him or whatever. And he's like, I'll just take a water. He gets a water. It sits there. And I mean, he's in heaven eating this stuff. When you talk about like the drunkest you've ever been, sitting on your kitchen floor, like eating leftover pizza and like you're in bliss, that's this guy's face. He's greasy. He's just loving it. And she's just letting it happen because she's trying to see which way it would go. It's like, let's not make something
right.
big. You know what
am
I
I going to make this worse? If
Exactly.
it's not
Like,
busy, I don't want to do it. It's like just easier.
It was not
be,
busy.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. So, but then I look down there and I'm like, I can't. And he grabs something and I couldn't tell what it was. He starts wiping. He grabbed the bar towel that had been used there, that had been there like for hours, and wipes his face. He's wiping his hands. Then goes back to eat more. Like he was too dirty, right? And so I'm like gagging in my mouth, and I'm like, Sarah. She's like, and I tell her, and she goes, oh my God. And so when he wasn't looking, she went and grabbed it and put it in the trash because she's like, we're never using that again.
Right.
But yeah, and he just continued to do that. And then he's like, I think I'll take a drink now. And she was like, I think it's just a good time to go. And he was like, what do you mean? Because, I forget. He did say, like, just make me whatever you think is best or whatever.
Oh,
She's
sure.
like,
Yeah.
a water?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, the guy, he wasn't happy about being told to leave, but it's like, you can't, I don't know if anyone knows this. You can't do that. You can't take food into a food establishment and then just eat at the bar.
Yeah. So
But, like,
anybody
the whole
wonder? Well, that's not true. Some bars, like you actually can get food from other places. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
yeah.
But if they don't serve food,
typically
but
they don't serve food. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, even I just feel, this is why service workers are God sent, because the whole seat he was in was covered in like chicken critter dust. I don't fuck it. It was gross. There's grease all over the place. I'm like, fuck that guy.
And she served him water, so she didn't get tipped at all. And
Oh, he wasn't going to tip anyway. It looked like he didn't know where he was or even if he had. I mean, he definitely was a normal person. He was just beyond gone. And let's be honest, maybe it wasn't just drunk. He was out there. You know,
I would shout out to her. I think she played it the right way.
She did.
You know what I mean? Just
agree.
let it go and
Let
be
it
done.
go.
Yeah, let it go. But anybody else
but you know what
listening,
really
if
grinds
you're-
my gears?
Right. What chaps your ass?
People like that.
Right?
Fuck that guy.
Yes, which actually brings me to something funny that I wanted to ask you about. I had somebody reach out to me to say, well, he gave a shout out to one of my uncles, but have you ever been? I'm sure, yeah, you've been kicked out of a bar before.
How
You know what I
dare?
mean,
Why
for
would you
doing
assume
something.
that?
But
Because you were with me.
and his comment was my cousin Ben who gave me the comment, and he's like, "You should title it. I've been kicked out of better places than this." Because on our way out, he's
true.
like, "I've been kicked out of better places than this."
That's God. Can you imagine if that guy said it when he was leaving?
Yeah, and so. And he adds me that question as a guy eating chicken, or if you see this stuff, have you ever been kicked out of a bar? And if you have, what was it for?
I have. I will say most of them were not specifically because of me, but I've been kicked out of quite a few places. Like I think almost every bachelor party we've had, we've gotten kicked out of a bar
Sure.
just because we're way too loud. It's
Right.
like we come in hot. We're
Right.
loud. We're loud not on a bachelor party. So then you add 30 of us, and it's going to get bad. I got kicked out of Cat's Lounge back in the day. That used to be in Marion. I don't even know what it is now, but that was because we got in a big brawl. That's one of my favorite stories though, because it wasn't just me. We were getting in a fight, and I had fallen into the stage, jumping this dude, like this one guy that I was, and my arm went through the railing, so I was stuck. But I still had a hold of him. Well, then all of a sudden, some behemoth of a man grabs me and picks me up and throws me backwards. And I mean, I went 4 or 5 feet and slid. And I stand up, and it's the biggest dude I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, oh, fuck. It's like, well,
Just stay down.
I had a good run
on this one.
I was doing great against the one guy that was my size.
right.
And literally, he starts walking up to me, and you could tell he's going to fucking
He's
pound
gonna
me out.
pound, yeah.
And all of a sudden, this big dude just jumps in front of me, bigger than that guy.
Oh.
Big old black guy, and just fucking launches the guy. And he goes, I got you, bro. And I was like, thank you so much, sir.
How old were you?
We were not 21. I think we were.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I think we were like 19, 20. But
That's exactly
But the
it.
guy knew that we didn't start. It wasn't us that started it. These guys
Yeah.
were being dicks, and so that guy, he might have fucking been security there. I don't know.
Right.
But he was like, he knew we were fine. That's the only one that I will say like I was kind of at fault. Otherwise, it's all you loud fucks getting me kicked out of bars.
Yeah, I'm normally putting it because I've never been. I don't get into fights, or that's usually I'm pretty good at talking my way out of that stuff,
Yeah.
or even I end up talking other people out of. It's generally somebody else that's involved, and I hopped in and smooth the situation over. But I have definitely been kicked out for being loud.
Yeah.
Because we've showed up to places where one time we were golf all day long. We were at a golf deal for the whole day. And then for whatever reason, one of my uncles is like, let's go get a good dinner. And I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea.
That's not a good idea.
Yeah, it is. And we go to like the Lighthouse.
Oh God.
Which, you know what I mean? Which is like a
Missed
supper
that place.
club.
Yeah.
And so everyone's kind of quiet and it's like they have great food. You know, we roll in there.
Yeah, it's an old.
Yeah.
It's a
we
vibe.
roll in there and there's 15 of us, I think. And we are
Been drinking all day.
so loud and just having fun. And we weren't being, you know, to the point and, you know, eventually they have to come and kick us out. You know what I mean? Because we even went into the bar and we were
Did you
too
even,
loud
hold on?
in
Did
that
you even
bar.
get a food order put in?
No, here's
knew
what,
it.
So it was funny. We get in there, we order drinks, we get that done, and he comes in and warns us. And we're like, okay, then comes back in, warns us again. And then by that time we all have drinks and he comes in, he's like, you guys gotta go.
You're like, slam
Or
them.
I think it might have even been like my dad or someone's like, we gotta get out of here. Like
Yeah.
you gotta kick us out. Like they're not gonna get any quieter. You know what I mean? Like this is
Yeah.
because everyone's just talking and laughing, you know, so it's all like in good fun, but we're just wrecking other people's
Yeah.
dinners. And
Your dad had such a sense
So-
of reason, though. He's like,
yeah.
we're not going to leave on our own.
This
You
is
got to
gonna
tell
happen.
us.
You're
and-
gonna,
and
like,
we
no
will-
one's gonna quiet
but
down.
he's like, we'll gladly oblige.
Yeah.
But you got to say the words.
Yeah. And so, like, literally, they tell us we got to leave, and we do. And we walk out, nobody pays the bill. Walk
Oh,
out.
no.
Jesus.
My parents knew somebody that was there, and he just picked up the bill and then called my parents the next day and was like, by the way,
Yeah.
you know, there's a $70 bar tab that you owe me or something like that. He's like,
funny.
oh my God, goes over and pays him. But that was one of them. And then,
So not only did you get kicked out, but you kind of kicked yourself out.
well, I think it was like one of those
They
things
took
like,
their ball and went home. You know
because
what I'm
like
saying?
it was a place where my parents used to go there all the time. You know what I mean? Like they used to, and a lot of my family did. And we'd go there all. So I think it was. But when he came over the third time, my dad's like, "You're probably just gonna have to kick us out because like there's no chance of us being quiet." And
I feel like
Yeah.
I remember specifically, even though we knew, especially through you and your family, knew him very well, but we got kicked out of the Moose multiple times on bachelor parties. But it was just, again, we were being so loud. And it's set up in a way that if you're being loud in the front, like you're ruining it for everyone
Yeah.
in the bar.
well, and especially because that was another one like after the golf course all day. You know what I mean? We were
Yeah.
down there, and that was. Oh, do you remember when we did that? Because then it was for every beer you drank, you got to stroke off your
Dude,
score.
It was the best
And
golf
that's-
score I've ever
yes.
had. Because it
Oh,
was,
that's so
who was
fucking
it? Didier?
dangerous.
So we showed up pretty banged up.
Oh my God. It
but that was
bad.
Josh Brown and
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so every
yeah.
stroke, as long
Yeah.
for every beer you drank, you got a stroke. Well, I'm terrible at golf, but I'm like, I can drink a case of beer in a day.
And we
back
said-
then, I can't do that now.
We
but-
set up the partners so there was like a good golfer and like a bad. So a
Yeah.
lot of the bad golfers were like, I guess my job's just to drink beer the whole time. And
Yeah.
so
I think Didier and I
Yeah.
just basically killed a case each
Yeah,
and like kept
yeah.
our team in it.
so
Just drink beer
Yeah.
and drive the cart.
needless
That's
to say,
it. Yeah.
there was another one where my cousin Ben and I we were at a wedding in Wisconsin, and it was one of those where we go up and it is me and my cousin and my uncle, and we get into the hotel room and he pulls out a bottle of Crown and he spins the top and it shoots on the floor, and I go to get it. He's like, nope, we're not going to need that. We're
Oh,
not
God.
going to need that, you know? And
There will be none of that.
so we end up, going to this rehearsal dinner at this fancy golf course. We're having drinks and the whole deal. And so then we're drinking that Crown. We head to the rehearsal dinner. We're drinking Crown all night. Come back to the hotel and there's like a bar right across the street that we walk over to that has indoor golf, like a golf simulator in there.
Ooh.
We decided
Like,
that
well,
we're
this is over.
gonna sign up and play it. They let us do it, and we notice as we walk in, they have right-handed and left-handed clubs. We're both right-handed and decide it's a good idea to see what we can do left-handed. We are firing golf balls all over this bar. Like they're ricocheting off of stuff and going out. I mean, we're not hitting at people, but we're just swinging.
No, I get.
And
I
it gets
know.
left-handed, it's bouncing off something and it's going out there. And finally, the guy goes, "What do you guys gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta, and we're like, sorry, probably a good idea, after that.
That's the thing. At least when we get thrown out, we always like. I don't fight it.
yeah,
I've never
that's
been-
what I'm saying. I've never been kicked out for or being like
Exactly.
like it's just been harmless fun, or I guess I don't know. Thank God I didn't hurt anybody with a golf ball. But that's part of the bar's fault. Like, what are you doing with golf? You know, I mean,
that is a dangerous game
yeah,
they're playing
yeah,
on their
so-
own. Yeah.
So I have a couple other good stories there for it. That my other cousin on one of the Chicago bachelor parties,
The Cubs trips.
that wasn't quite as of age yet, and we get in there, and we after being at the game all day, we're at this other bar, and we're like, dude, just play it cool. There's enough of us here. We'll get you a beer. Just no big deal. 2 seconds later, he's up at the bar. Hey,
Are you
slapping on the
serious?
bar, and I'm like, what are you doing? Hey, man, I ordered a drink. Like, he has no, like, it's Chicago. He's
just owning the moment.
And he's just acting like I've been standing here, like, and that bartender's like, yeah, fuck face, and you're gonna stand there for a while. And he's just smacking the bar over and over, and we're like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? It's
This is not the way to
finally
handle
it's like,
this.
let him go, and he gets kicked out of the bar for
Jesus Christ.
it's like, you're not even 21. What are you doing?
Off air, I'm going to
moron.
guess who that was, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
I have a feeling.
But yeah, so those are some good ones that we had.
You think Eric's ever been kicked out of a bar? No, he's too nice.
I bet he has.
I know he has.
It's always been somebody else's fault, though, right?
Okay, so I'm sure there's some stories that I just don't recall fully. They aren't coming back to me. Probably my biggest one was it was a concert, and there were people in front of us that were like I don't know, they were kind of being rude, and just I instigated, and one of them turned around and punched me, and then my friends jumped in, and I was down for a second. I didn't get like knocked out, but I just got
Yes.
sucker punched, so I went down, and just took me a second to realize what happened.
Oh.
And by the time I got up, somebody's nose ring got ripped out, and we're all getting
Dear
walked out of
God.
the place. So,
Be careful with your piercings, kids.
yeah,
Right.
I did not participate in ripping. I wouldn't go that far. I'll throw a punch if I need to defend a
Exactly.
friend, but I'm not like ripping out piercings.
I got to
But,
be
yeah, that was
pretty
an
mad
interesting-
and backed into a corner to rip someone's like
Oh,
facial
that's
jewelry
like
out.
survival.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
this
I was
is
like,
like both parties got kicked out, so
and that is the best way to do it. Like when I got kicked out of that bar for the fight, it's like they knew we weren't in the wrong, but they're like, hey, the cops are coming. You're not in the wrong, but you're gonna get in trouble. You might, and we were underage. I was like, yeah, we should just go. So we left. But I was like,
It's funny how
hey, you're only young once.
when you're underage in those scenarios, which I don't think it really happens that much anymore, but back then we all did it.
Oh, I know.
It's like, quit drawing attention to yourself, dipshit.
Well, but then it's also like, gee, it's a wonder why they don't let you in a bar at that age. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it all makes sense
I
as
felt
you
like
get
we
older.
were great about like playing it cool. And now I will say a friend of mine, I used his ID.
Yeah.
TJ. And we looked enough alike, but there was times we went into a bar and it's like it was him and then like one of you two and then me. It's like, so they saw the same person's ID one after the other almost. And they were just like, yeah, you're good. I'm
You
like,
start seeing so many ideas.
well, that's why,
that
I was
yeah.
told people, I'm like, they don't pay attention, you
Right.
know, like,
I think they do a little more now.
well,
Probably
now,
'cause
now
all
they
the
can
dumb shit we
scan
did.
them.
I
We
can't
ruined
even
everything.
count.
You can
how many-
order your fakes online now. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had 3 21st birthdays at Jake's and Iowa City where you get 21
21
pictures.
pictures.
For $21.
Oh man, you think they still do that? Probably not.
no
Not for
fucking way.
21.
Yeah.
Maybe now it's like $63 or something.
Right.
Inflation's a bitch.
right.
They're like pictures. Fuck that.
Yeah. 21 pints, sure. You're
That
like,
was so
okay.
good.
It was.
That was so much fun.
See, the good old days for these new kids fucked it up for everybody.
Or because we had to grow up.
Yeah, well, there is that too. And that's why we're not cool anymore.
Not even a little bit cool. So
I do have an email.
that'd be great.
I got one email I should probably read as my son is texting
Which
me
I'm
for
excited
money.
that we have an email, but I'm a little disappointed because last time I was bragging about, hey, every time
You jinxed it.
we've gotten more, and now we've gone down.
But that's a good thing because if it kept up like that, that's all we would
yeah,
do.
we
is
weren't
read
going to be able to
emails.
keep up.
Yeah.
But
So
challenge
I made
has been
the-
extended. To
I
keep
made
this
the
going.
joke that if people stop emailing us, then I'll just start reading my regular emails instead.
Oh my God. Dude, don't say that. We're going to have 30
Nice.
emails.
Nice. Yeah,
okay.
he's an IT folks, so you don't want to hear those. Although some will probably
He's
be
going to
pretty
read his
good.
spam mail. So this threw me off because it said from Leanne Crowley. And I'm like, I know her. She's awesome. And then I read it and I realized it's her husband. My buddy John, I used to work with him. I worked with him a lot. We worked at one job together for a couple of years. And then we left that job. And then we worked together for another, 8 to 10 years. But two of the coolest people in the world. But he says, "Hey, Mikey, I've been listening to your guys' podcast. To be honest, I did not really know what to expect. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I will say you and your buddies are really good at this. I have been impressed with your banter and especially how fluid you guys are. No long pauses, just shooting the shit. It's been entertaining. Okay, here's a couple of comments. Val Kilmer got fucking ripped off for not being at least nominated for a supporting Oscar role in Doc Holliday. Wow, that was an amazing performance. I fucking agree, John.
100%.
Good for you.
I just love how fiery he got right out of the gate. He did get fucking ripped off. He said, I laugh when you talk about how old you guys feel. I bought my first CD player when I was working for United Airlines in St. Louis. It was a single disc player and it cost $495 in 1985.
$495.
Also, how you know you were rich.
Right.
Yeah, John.
That's
What's
right
it like
now,
to be Scrooge McDuck?
What's that? Right now, that's a 70-inch TV.
Yeah, right.
For that same
Oh,
amount of money or something like that
absolutely.
right now. Yeah.
He said, yes, I'm that old. You were talking recently about rotary phones. My grandparents had a rotary phone that was a party line. When I was a kid and sleep over at their house, I would sneak into the dining room and listen to other people's conversations. I am old. He said, you were chatting about bike riding. Do you do any single trail riding? A buddy of mine got me into it. There's some single trails in the local area. I haven't done that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm sure
there's
you
some
have.
great ones around here too. And you would think that like Iowa's, because like single track is, a lot of people think of it as like mountain biking, right?
Yes.
So when you think about mountain biking, single tracks.
I thought it was a place to hook up, like singles, like it's a single track. That's
It's just
that's
single
right where my
chicks,
area
and you
is.
just pick them out. Yeah.
Essentially, it means that there's room for one wheel on this trail. Like that's why it's called single track.
So hopefully
It's
no
like,
one's ever coming the other direction.
well, it happens sometimes, and you just gotta kind of like, hey, don't fucking run into each other. And usually just people are also keep your fucking head on a swivel when you're getting ready to go up a hill because somebody could be coming down it. So
oh, fuck.
most of them, they have them do one way if it's like dangerous, but like
these are
every
also
once in a
way
while-
more exercise because you're going like this isn't like how we go on a trail.
100%. So
Okay.
like what I would say though is if you wanted like a shorter exercise trip on a bike, it's kind of
That's the
fun
way.
because like I could get burn the same amount of calories in like 3 miles, 4 miles on that we do on a regular bike.
30 or 40.
Yeah, because it's a lot of ups
Terrain,
and down
up and
pedaling, managing stuff, and it's a lot of fun. If
We'll
you
see.
like,
And that goes to show you, John says he's old, but he's out here doing this. So it's like, dude, that would kill me, I bet. I mean, you took me on that windy day and I fucking was ready to cut my own legs off. So I don't know about that.
it's a lot of fun. I will say that I won't go on too long of a diatribe about that. But
I'm sure we'll get back into it.
I enjoy it.
I've heard about it, and I mean, I would be willing to try it. I would need a new bike because obviously I have a road bike, and it would not fare on that because you just need thick tires. That's why everyone thinks it's mountain biking.
Just a mountain bike in general. Like,
Yeah.
you need something like that.
Oh, and he did say that, I guess. He just said if you have a mountain bike or just a bike with bigger tires, it's a blast. So then he finishes and says, Mikey, I'm impressed with your endeavor, and with you, Sean and Eric, all the best. I will keep listening. If you ever need an old guy with airport stories, oh my God, he's got some of the best stories.
Those might be the great,
He worked for United and John, I'm sorry, I'm going to fuck this up, but like, I don't know, 25 years or something like that.
oh my God.
Like he met, like my favorite baseball player is Andre Dawson.
Yeah.
Like he met so many baseball players. John's also the biggest St. Louis Cardinals fan I've ever met, which I forgive him for that. But he says, I'm your guy or any other bullshit stories. Best of luck. P.S. lunch or dinner soon. So,
Dude,
I love
great.
you, buddy. He's the best.
Great email.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending that in. That's awesome. And
Yeah.
I
Dude,
can't really disagree with anything you said.
We
but
should have him on. Like, yeah, he was telling me some stories. I think one of them, and he'll have to tell me if I'm wrong, but it was something. He knew Andre Dawson was my favorite, and they had just lost like a really tough game in St. Louis or something. And he was flying back, and he asked him or something like, "Is there anything we can get?" And he's like, "Just a bottle of Jack." And that's all he wanted. Andre Dawson, he just sat there upset because they lost and just had Jack on the flight home. I was like, that's my man.
Nice. What other, he would have great stories.
Yeah.
He's met a lot of
Or I remember taking back my cable box one time to MediaCom or whatever it might have been. And the customer service people there, they just get yelled at all day long. I was
they have the worst job.
You couldn't pay me enough to do that job. You just because everybody's pissed about their cable bill.
And
But it
it's
was
their
kind of
fault.
you kind of got into that though when you worked for cell phones.
Yeah.
Everyone
customer
calling in
service for the
bitching about
Steelers
their
sucked.
yeah because everybody's pissed off and it was what they did.
I'm mad that my bill is $800 for roaming. I'm like, well, you went to Europe and talked the whole time. I don't know what to tell you. Now, granted, is roaming even still a thing anymore? Now I think
nowhere near the level it is. I mean, there's
No.
still some of the international shit that's weird, but like,
but there's no way, like, you're not going to run up a bill like that for, I mean, it was bad back then. You could go to just the wrong side of the road in a certain state or whatever, and they're like, oh, you're roaming.
Back
and
when
now,
we were-
you
now
didn't
you're
even know.
$1,200. Yeah.
when we were doing it, it was like you could go to, you could just get out of coverage and not even realize it, but you're still getting coverage on your phone
Right.
and have no idea that you were getting. Yeah, it was kind of a fucked up
Yeah.
deal back then.
Yeah. Customer service. I mean, it's the same thing I say about service industry work. Everyone should do it at least once because it gives you an appreciation, humbles you a little bit, makes you not be a total piece of shit, or at least it should.
Okay. I just had this story jump in my head.
I'm like, you had a shit-eating grin on your face. By the way, that's the face where Sean's not listening to me and he's already thinking about what he wants to say next. I've now learned exactly what it looks
There it
like on
is.
his
That's
face.
one where
Won't this guy
okay.
shut up so I could tell my story?
Okay. As you guys know, back in the day, I was a bellman,
Yes.
right? I worked for a hotel for a long time.
You carried
and
George Washington's nutsack.
George Washington.
George Bush's
George-
boxers or whatever. Anyway,
But so it was right before like Y2K. So
Oh,
so
God.
like when that was like a big deal. So we had people in that had been there for months. Like they were in working for this company. They're updating all this IT when everyone thought, the world, what was going to happen was going to end with this stuff or the systems. And we got to know this group of people because I mean, literally they're there for 6 months or something like that. And they're getting paid a ton of money. So they used to tip us really big and always have us, we'd take them everywhere, take their bags. We do all the stuff for them. So we get to know them. So there's a big group of them and there's probably 6 total, but there was like three that we knew really well. And 2 of them were females and one was a guy. And one of the females drops off her bag and runs up and she's like, hey, I'm running late. Can you run this up to my room? And it was me, and it was like when we had this group of guys and one of them was like, yeah, I'll do it for you, whatever. So as he's running up there, he's putting the bag in the room, puts the bag down, like we would set it down on the holder or whatever. And the bag starts buzzing. Now,
Buzz and Woody have come along for the trip.
so here's my question to you. All right. She handed him the bag. It wasn't buzzing before.
Okay.
By the time it got up there, it's buzzing. Do you reach in and shut it off? Because in your head you're going, I gave. Like she's gonna think
you
like,
did it.
like what do you do?
No. Fuck no for multiple reasons. One, because I don't know who they are or where that's been.
No, but
2,
you do know this person, like in a weird, like you don't know
yeah.
everything, but like they are,
My bigger-
like your first name basis, like you had long conversations with, like because they don't know him, but
No.
like
No, because even if it's still on when she gets up there, she's going to be so embarrassed that she's not going to bring it up. So I'm just going to act like it never happened.
Well, and what
I'm
if
gonna
she
walk away.
walks in while you're, trying?
Yeah,
to
that
get
looks
to-
bad.
Oh, now you're
You're like,
like,
oh, I just wanted to give it a
digging
run.
through her underwear or something.
right,
like,
yeah. So
No
it
fucking way.
was like he was like,
Took it for a test.
and we're of course we're all like little kids, like what'd you do? He's like, I reached in, shut it off real quick, and took off running because he's like,
my
I didn't
God.
want her to think I was like.
No,
I was like,
I would
and that was
take
my
the
question.
roller and just push it and walk away.
But I was like, that was my question. I'm like, what if she would have walked it, and he's like, I didn't know what to do, but I was just scared she was going to think that I was doing,
I just took it, put it in my pocket, and ran.
So, I don't know, weird. This just popped in my
Yeah.
head, but like, I have this weird memory thing where I can like I would notice that the zipper was in a different place than where I put it. You know what I mean? Like, when I
Really? You
closed
pay that
bag,
close? Like,
It's some things, not everything,
Yeah.
but sometimes things like that, I would be like, somebody was in my fucking bag. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
So what if she was like that? Like
or what if you
So-
what if you open it and there's something even worse than what you're expecting in there?
Well-
like, like fucking gimp mask and. Hey, I'm
Well,
not.
like-
by the way, I'm
yeah.
not shaming anyone's kink or yucking anyone's yum.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a tough.
That's a
it's
tough one.
to be.
That
I
is.
was just very grateful that it wasn't me that ran into that.
Oh God, my mind's
'Cause it's
spinning now
like-
because
yeah,
there
you're
was
just
there was a
like-
what would you do about something like this? About I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to mess it up.
But yeah, so
That's
there you
yeah.
go. There's your.
That's,
So now you understand why my mind went away as it hit my.
but hold on, how the fuck did my story get you there?
Talking about in the service? I guess I don't know. Talking
Yeah,
about
just
service
like-
energy, and I was thinking about jobs.
I'm like, hey, tip your service, and Sean's like, God, dildos and vibrators, man.
How the hell did I get down there? Thinking, I was like,
It's called ADHD.
no,
guys.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Again, this podcast is fucked up. We cannot stay on topic
Right.
at all. By the way, if you ever do hear silence, it's because we're doing. I'll look over sometimes, and all three of us will be zoning out, and you can tell we're thinking about something we're gonna say,
Right.
and we're like, "Hey guys, we're all doing it at the same time. Somebody get back on track."
So I know how I got there because I was thinking of industries that have stories, airlines.
Yeah.
well, airlines
All right.
carry luggage.
And then-
Okay, I'll give you that
so,
one.
Well, but then Bellman definitely have stories, which I've told too here of seeing a president in his underwear, and then now that
George Washington.
So you can imagine other things, but bartender, got some good stories there. So who else is in that industry that's
Dude,
got
Well,
to
I think
have?
this would be a good thing if people want to send a message in.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the service industry and you have a fun story like this. Like,
And if you want to be anonymous, we'll happily keep it
Oh,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
So
Just
email
tell
us
us.
and just say, I don't want my name said with this, and I'll gladly read that. But I listened to a local podcast recently called Deck Diaries. It's really good. It's these two ladies. They talk about just a multitude of stuff, like serious stuff to funny stuff. But
Yeah.
they had a guest on that was she worked for the adult shop for and I might mess this up, like 10 or 15 years when she was younger. And so oh God, the story is good and bad. You'll want to probably put bleach in your ears when you're done hearing it, but
Man.
it's a really, so shout out to their podcast. It's really good. But yeah, so I think of someone like that. That's some stories you're never going to hear.
You said it was Deck Diaries?
Deck Diaries.
okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
I wish I could
Give it
remember
a
the
listen.
names. I've listened to a couple of them, but it's really good. And I'm pretty sure they're local to CR. So
Nice.
yeah.
that's awesome.
I'd
Yeah.
like to do that. Shout
I like
out
hearing
to
about the local, at least Iowa even
Mhm.
podcasts. That's awesome.
Yeah, I would shout more of them out, but I'll be honest, I kind of got away from podcasts until we started doing this again. I've been busy and I was just listening to music, or I was watching stuff, listening to stuff on YouTube, not watching it, but it would just be going, and I would, while I'm working or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I know there's quite a few local to us that have been doing really good stuff. So
Yeah. Well,
it's more out
my
there.
biggest thing, like I've told you guys before, is I usually do it when I'm in the car, and I used to drive a lot more for work, and I don't
Yeah.
now. So,
yeah.
but I've gotten more. I've picked up some since we started.
yeah, that's no excuse.
Yep.
There's no excuse for you.
No, there's nothing but excuses here.
I know.
Now he's going to turn that middle finger towards
I'm
me.
taking it right towards you. There.
God,
There
I'll be
you go.
honest, it feels good to have the weight off me, the weight of the world is always on me. I'm tired of
And
it.
I would prefer that we say I'm turning the trophy towards you.
Speaking of trophy, we started watching. We randomly were talking about the show The League.
Yeah, I've never seen that, and I need.
Oh,
yeah,
never
I know,
seen
I know.
it?
I've
My-
seen so
Me?
many. I've seen so many clips. I feel like I've seen it,
You
but
prob-
I know,
yeah.
you know what I mean. But yeah, I never.
Dude,
There's so many good moments in there that are not in any of the clips. Like
Yeah.
the little things that take you did he really just say that? And then
Right.
you rewind.
episode 1, I'm pretty sure is the kid's birthday party. Dude, if you watch that episode, don't laugh. There's something wrong with
Is that
you.
when they're out front, all fighting over trades or whatever, or something at a birthday party? I thought
kind
maybe
of,
not.
yeah.
I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
whatever.
But yeah,
Okay.
I highly recommend. Ashley would love it too, or if you just watch it solo. They're short episodes, so it's so easy. I wish
Yeah.
they would bring it back. It'd be so good now to bring back with fantasy blowing up the way it has. And God, because everyone was like, well, I don't play fantasy football. I can't watch it. I'm like, no, it's just a dirty, hilarious show. Yeah, the fantasy thing is a little part of it. There's some NFL, appearances. But other than that, it's just, God,
I would
it's hilarious.
say outside of the premise of it being that these guys get together because of fantasy football,
yes.
it's not a major percentage of the show.
Right. It
It's just
happens to be something that they
dark,
kind of
dirty
talk about a
humor.
little bit throughout it that keeps it like they drop a line. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like just like this. You think about this, like we hang out a decent amount, but then we have people in our fantasy football league that maybe we only see a few times a year or
Right.
whatever, right? It's a reason that these people are together, right? That's why I like it. It's it's kind of cool because there's the cousin that's fucking crazy. And
El Cunado, or whatever. Yeah. Rafi.
yeah, Rafi.
Rafi Bomb. Yeah. So yeah, highly recommend that show. And again, if you're like, oh, I don't watch, just watch it. You'll fucking love it. If you like dirty humor, you'll love that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I've heard it. It was one of those things that I just it was on Comedy Central, wasn't it? Is that what it was on?
No, I think it was FX.
Or was on FX. Yeah.
I think it was FX, which
So
is
what-
shocking,
FX,
kind
yeah.
of.
But
Yeah.
what
It was
was
FX.
like Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Was that
FX.
those were right
Yeah,
together,
so
weren't they?
had,
Which
like
That was right
especially-
after it, I think.
They kind of helped start the whole if it's after 10 o'clock, fuck it, like
Yeah.
mentality on cable
Yep.
TV.
yeah, like it's all good after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
got to
because
be
you
good.
forget
until
about
then.
that. Back in the day, there was like, God, what was the name of that show that you motherfucker? Sorry, Sean's pouring us another fucking.
There's still some left
Windex.
in here.
There was what the UFC started on. What was the name? Spike?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Like when Ultimate Fighter came out, but like Spike was kind of
Spike was
started
that
that
same
because they had
thing, yeah.
didn't they have the Man Show and yeah, so they were kind of the
Oh
original.
wait,
like,
I thought Man Show started on Comedy Central, but then
maybe moved to Spike. I can't remember.
Well, there's a
Shit.
couple different man
I'm gonna
shows
have to look
too.
up some of this. But
I think there's
Yeah.
a couple different man shows. So here, cheers.
there
to you,
was
buddy.
because it started with Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, that
and
was
Adam
the best.
Carolla.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Right, that was way good. But
Girls
then
on-
but I feel like then like Burt Kreischer did one, and like there was like one.
Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope ended up coming. Like they did the second coming of it.
Okay,
yeah, the Jimmy Kimmel one was on Comedy Central.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's when they had the kid with like the beer stand and he was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
come on, hot,
Yeah.
tasty beer.
Yeah.
Or cold,
Yeah.
tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Cheers.
I'm still trying to find it, not to spoil things too much while you guys take this shot. But
Oh, good.
I'm trying to find the ziggy zaggy
Oi,
sound
oi, oi.
for the
Yeah.
soundboard for like those moments when we're quietly chugging something.
Yeah, rest in
That's
peace
good.
to that guy. Do you remember the old man? He would chug the huge
Yeah.
mugs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was like, who was the guy in our beer group that could chug that fast?
Really?
Dude. Oh,
There's several.
Michael
that can,
King.
but-
We called him the king. It just goes away.
Just as fast
he doesn't,
as he could.
he
open
doesn't
it,
even
just
swallow
fast
it.
as he
Just
throw
pours
yeah,
down.
Pours it down.
Yeah, Bill Foster was the guy that passed away. That was the
Rest in peace, Bill.
Right.
Yeah, he was
Chuck
awesome.
man.
That was a really good show.
I know. There was girls in bikinis jumping on trampolines.
That was always
And-
good. I just remember some of their topics were great.
It was just
Real
so
men.
ridiculous.
Well, I remember there's one where they're like, now men, and it was all about like metrosexual. It was like nowadays, metrosexual, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I miss a man. You know what I miss? Tube socks. Tube socks. That's really,
When men were
you know,
men.
when men were men with the yellow and blue line right up at your knee. Like that's, yeah.
You can't even find those now.
I know.
We always need them for like costumes and shit. And you have to like special order them.
So I get shit all the time because I wear like I wear
No show?
Yeah,
That's what I
and
wear. I
You know,
can't
that's
stand
like
it.
the ick, right? Like,
Is it
like,
really?
yeah, like kids are like, oh my god, you like in high school they're like in your no show socks or whatever.
Well,
I'm
I
like,
was told I have the sexiest ankles in Cedar Rapids, so I'm going to keep wearing them.
well,
goddammit.
I
I
give zero
again, I'm talking about high schoolers, so I don't care if they think my ankles
That's
are
exactly
sexy,
how
but,
it feels. Like
But I'm like, really? I thought it was bad to have like socks, like hanging. Like, no. I'm
yeah,
like-
I think it looks weird.
but
Having,
they also think now like socks and sandals are cool.
dude. Not
Yeah.
only
So-
that, have you seen
socks
the way?
and Crocs.
Socks and Crocs, socks and sandals,
shit.
like yeah.
And hold on, those. I'm not calling out my kids. Every kid wears them. Those like moccasin type things.
Like the Hey Dudes.
No, god damn it. What are they? Are they Uggs or? I mean, but it's like it looks. I don't know. To me, it's like a
It's
slip
open on the back heel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know what you're talking
Oh
about.
man,
Yeah.
not a fan.
I know.
But
I mean,
know,
I'll
to
wear
each
that
their
shit
own.
around the house. Like,
Absolutely. But
No,
Those are
they wear it all the
slippers.
time.
They
And
wear it all
with
the time.
socks, and I'm like, man, you're busting. I'm like, sometimes I'm ready to look at them and be like,
no.
trust me,
Yeah. Oh, God.
your little fat isn't going to stick around. This
Yeah,
is
this-
sticking around. This is a long game.
Legends last forever.
Just like cargo shorts are coming back.
They never left.
I know. I mean, they left some people, but now they're more.
Speaking of shit that grinds my gears, when my kids walk outside in socks,
Oh my! Is it enough to fucking freak you?
they're like, "Why do you get
lose
so mad?"
it.
I'm like, "I just bought you a $30 pack of these Nike socks,
Right.
and like you ruin them." They're like, "I'll wash them." I'm like, you don't understand. Socks don't stay white. You might as well like try to last as long as you know. Like,
Or then I'm like, oh, then why'd I have to buy you other ones if you're just going to wash them? Well,
Right.
they got fucking dirty,
and also,
didn't they?
what are you going to say? You
Walking
didn't want
out-
to put shoes on? You never put shoes on. Go slide something on your foot like you always do. Oh, it drives me crazy.
Man, you know
We
that.
sound really old right now.
I know, and you know why? Because instantly went to my head is fucking how expensive socks are. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll get you a pair. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are these like gold socks?
Yeah,
Like, what are
they
we
always
doing?
want
Like,
a
what are we doing
specific
here?
Kind,
I'm
so
like,
they're like Nike that says
yeah,
dry
they got to
fit
be
or-
this with blah blah. I'm like, nope, Sam's pack.
Right?
I
go,
told Aaron like
maybe
no
you'll
more
stop walking
buying
outside.
Nike shit. They get Hanes if they're gonna walk outside.
Yeah.
But then fucking Jack will steal my socks. Fucking
Yep.
Hanes with the gray bottom bullshit. And he's like, oh, they're super comfortable. And I'm like, well, this is what you're getting for the rest of your life.
Okay,
now.
wait. You just said white with a gray bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't searched hard enough. I've been trying to find no-show socks that have that. Because then at least the bottoms won't look dirty like after time.
Hanes.
But I can't find them. I can't find no-show ones. Because even the Hanes ones are they're not really no-show.
Oh, yeah. I don't go full on. Like, I mean,
I
you
guess
can
I don't
see
go
a little bit around the
You can
top.
see a little bit too. I don't have like. Are you wearing like girl socks?
No.
Yeah. So
Pull
those
it
of
off.
you that'll
Pull
be
it
like,
pull it all the way off.
I think this is going to be clip worthy.
pretty
We'll
close,
just do a
yeah.
little ankle show at the end of the.
Wait, hold on. Can you clip Sean just saying, pull it off? Pull it all the way off. Because we're talking about my pants. And he wants what's in there.
Oh,
That'll be the name of the podcast. Sean wants to see Mike's feet. Follow us on Feet Finder.
Oh my God.
hey, we might pick up a whole new demographic here that we didn't
dude.
even know we were into.
Don't even get me started on that. Like, if I ever want to feel good, I mean, that's where I go. Gay bar.
Oh, you go to a gay bar? Oh,
Yeah, because I actually get hit on and might get a free drink here or there.
yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of gay friends, and I love it. But dude, it's great. Gay bars are so fun. I haven't been to one in a while, but
Because it's just fun.
yeah, it's just a blast. Gay men are just the best. I can make a whole podcast about this.
I could too.
Yeah.
So, Kale does the whole beard shaving extravaganza.
Oh,
thing,
yeah.
As a fundraiser each year. Last year, Clint shaved his beard and left his mustache. And then
Just the stash?
Yeah, and then we went to basics afterwards.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Dude, I've said I would love to have but I don't have the mustache. I grow pretty good facial hair, but some guys have that really thick mustache.
Yeah.
Like that
Well,
Burt Reynolds. I can't do that.
Well, in the red, it doesn't pull
It's-
the same
no,
thing off.
it needs to
doesn't
be
have.
black.
It doesn't. It needs to have that. Yeah,
I got
full,
that ginger
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
So-
I got a good cop stash, but I have to grow it to the point that it's annoying the fuck out of me. Like,
Right.
it's like
Well,
thick.
You get
we'll,
used to it,
we'll get
though.
you a little comb so you can,
yeah.
I have a little comb, like a legit one, and I've got like the mustache wax. We can make you look like Raleigh Fingers. Yeah. Up to bat, old Raleigh.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
That Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Old
know.
Curly Bill.
Yeah.
Nobody can touch him.
Here's
he
the
runs a
pitch, and
5.240, fastest guy alive, they say.
I think we talked about that on another
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll have you looking pristine. Just grow it out. Erin will love it.
I've done it a couple of times.
Does she care?
No, she used to hate facial hair completely. Like she did not.
Say
want
she
me to
likes
have
it now, like-
now she doesn't like it when I shave it all off.
So that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Like Kara, like is like. I mean, my beard's. I don't even think it's that long, but it's longer than most people's right now, and she doesn't want it shorter than that. And my daughter, I used to have it really long, and Layla liked that. She hates that it's this short.
Really?
Yeah, which is weird to me. Usually kids don't like it. I mean, she's not a little kid anymore, but I don't know. But I would love to just grow like a giant handlebar or something like that, just for because fuck it, I'm not getting any younger.
Have you guys ever? So last year I was cleaning things up and I fucking slipped and took a big old chunk out.
Oh, that sucks.
I had to just do a reset. I shaved the whole
Yep.
thing off. It looked bad enough. I was like, fuck it.
I did that once, and I'll never forget it because that's how pissed I was because I had to take it all off, and it was,
I look like a little kid.
dude, it sucked. Yeah, I'm hideous without a beard. And by the way, I'm not saying I'm hot with one, but I'm really.
Especially after that, and I like nick myself up. I haven't been shaving in a while, so it's just like.
What is this? Your first time?
Yeah, it's about what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And then like my son, I'm like, oh, you're gonna grow a big beard one day, and he's like, no,
Right.
thank you. I'm like, yeah, that's fair.
I wonder if that will stop.
Oh,
I think
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think, I think
like-
it already has.
yeah.
Because all the no kids now, like I say kids, but like the younger crowd, I don't see facial hair on anyone.
Really?
They all have the floofy broccoli hair
Sure.
and clean shaven.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Even like 20 somethings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, it's not cool anymore.
Fuck.
But I say fuck that. Yes, it is.
Hmm.
That's what it needs to be. What's cool past 40 and what's not? Maybe even 35.
Maybe there's the line.
I think I really do think it's 35.
So maybe
40.
our new thing is like, we're still cool, right? It's actually like, well, you're cool for 40. You're
Yeah,
just
in
definitely
parentheses,
not
we'll put
cool
if
for-
you're over 40. Yeah.
Right.
Here's my opinion on this when it comes to the beards and shit. all I give a shit is that my wife likes it.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, that's what's important. Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody else can fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are like, it looks stupid, she's lying to you, then I might hear you out. But
But I don't. Why she has no motivation to lie other than.
Oh my God. I'd rather end on something happier, but I forgot I almost didn't talk about this. You guys don't even know this. Well, you kind of do because I mentioned it the other day. I went to the fucking emergency room a few days ago.
What?
I thought I was having a heart attack.
Oh fucking A.
Dude, here's the thing.
Did you
though.
what? That's when you need to call me because I'll be like, you're not fucking having a heart attack.
No, but here's the
Okay,
thing.
tell me.
I never go to the. I was like, no, I'm fine. Like it's just some chest pain, or you know what? Like everyone has that thing where maybe you ate somewhere and you breathe and it like hurts. I was like, no, it'll go away. But I didn't do anything. I mean, I got in like 5 miles that day, but this was Kara was cooking dinner. I was just standing there talking to her, and all of a sudden, like my chest starts hurting. I'm like, oh, it's weird. Fast forward, I'm eating. It's getting worse, and I'm like, God damn it, this won't go away. And then like it starts feeling like it's moving. It's by the way, it's right where my heart is. I'm not kidding. It's the only place I hurt. And it starts moving into my like shoulder and my arm. I'm like, oh fuck, this is it. Kara goes, do you smell toast? And I'm like, no. Is that a thing? She goes, yeah, I think it's if you're having a stroke or something. I'm like,
Right.
but I was like, I'm not going to the hospital. But then another hour goes by and it's getting worse. Like I'm like having trouble breathing. And I'm like, I would have went to a walk-in,
By that point,
but
it's in
they
your
were
head.
closed. I don't know, dude. But so
Well,
I
what they
go,
say? I don't know.
I'm
What'd they say?
fine. But
Yeah.
like they did a fucking X-ray and an EKG and all this shit. I'm like, I can't wait to get the bill for all this.
That's why I'd have been like, shut up, you're fine.
No, but here's the thing. The next day, like, I mean, they give me some medicine and stuff to like make the pain better and like, I don't know, whatever. And they're like, are you having a panic attack? I'm like, no, I've had one of those. It's not that. Like the next day I wake up and my chest hurts. Like it feels like I just got in a fight or like someone punched me really hard.
Really?
Yeah, like it was sore. So like something happened. I don't know what, but
If anybody listening out there,
yeah, if someone wants to tell me what kind of stroke I had or if I'm fucking dying of chest AIDS, I don't know.
So
that's probably what it's from. You got it when you were pulling
Oh
those
my
weeds
God,
and
dude,
it worked its way all the
it's
way
from
up.
my hand AIDS. Shit. It's spreading.
So I had texted him about doing something. He's like, hey, I'm not feeling great or whatever. And you were telling me that it was not a good thing. And I was like, my first instinct was, oh, you're fine. Just fucking shut up.
And trust me,
But
I
then I
did
was
that for
like-
3 hours. I was like, I'm fine. It's fine. It'll go away.
Now that we're over 40, I'm like, I'm never going to
See?
say that to a friend because then he doesn't
Yeah,
go get it
that's true.
checked out. And then
Dude.
he's fucking dead tomorrow. And I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
damn it was my fault.
I killed Mike. I know 3
You know
dudes.
what? Don't call me because I'll be like, you're fine. And then if you don't make it, I'll be like, it was his fucking fault.
Did
It
you
wasn't
try
mine.
taking some whiskey for it? It's like those old timey doctors, like,
Yeah.
Doc,
Have
I
a cigarette, calm down.
I have
You'll
a
be
blood
all right.
infection. He's like, no, you just got ghosts in your blood. Do some cocaine about it. You know?
I will say, like, what we should do is start this whole remedy thing. It's like, did you rub some whiskey on it?
Right, did you rub some whiskey on it? Yeah.
Did you
Oh,
try
my God.
some Robitussin?
Speaking of that, Cooper got pounded. He got hit at the
In
game.
baseball?
Yeah. I got to
Was he
show
playing
this to you.
catcher?
No, it was when he was up to bat.
Oh,
Look
shit.
at that.
Oh, damn. So he took one
He
of the
took
arm.
one in the arm. He said it was going to his head. He like kind of ducked down and took it in the arm. He's got this huge bruise on his arm.
That's a good one.
But it was hilarious because he's like, he goes down and I'm like, oh shit. You know, and then he's like sitting there and then all of a sudden he like smacks the plate like he's pissed. And I'm like, oh God, he's going to,
well, he's okay.
he's going to fire up and start saying something. And then he like runs down to first base and he's all,
he didn't,
like-
he didn't,
he's
ru-
like
he
a
didn't rush
bull.
the mound.
no, but like the way he like smacked the plate, I was like, he's,
Do kids do
I
that?
was
Do
like,
they rush the mound? Like,
no.
okay,
I don't. I'm sure it's happened. You get some kids that like, you know, like Cooper was pissed. You know what I mean? But I think
Yeah.
he was just. It was yeah. So,
Oh, God.
But I was kind of like, you're all right. You're all right. And then he's like, Dad, that really hurt. I'm like, I know. Yeah,
It's
might have
gonna.
been hurt. And then he showed me that was from today. So that was he got hit on.
Saturday.
He got hit Saturday. So he got hit Saturday, and then he did that.
That's
and
gonna
so I
look.
was
That's
like,
just gonna look cooler every day.
yeah.
By
So
the way.
I was like, wow. I'm like, all right.
But hey, that's when you go good duck.
Yeah.
You don't want that to the head.
Yeah. And he goes,
you
that
know?
was coming at my face. I'm like, well, yeah, good
Yeah,
for you.
take it in the arm.
Yeah.
You know, the back if you have to. But like I always remember Major League where Dorn gets hit in the back
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh God," and like falls. It's like one of the greatest sport moments in a movie.
Maybe
ever.
that could be for one of the openings.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I could say anything like that.
There you go. That's funny.
Yeah. So anyway, but I do know like 3 or 4 dudes, maybe 3, between the age of like 38 to like 49 that just dropped dead.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they weren't like good friends, but like coworkers, things like there's this one guy that used to work with me at GE and we got confused for each other all the time because we had kind of the same build. And so somebody was like, "Oh, remember him?" I'm not gonna say his name. And I was like, "Yeah." And there, he just dropped dead the other day. Like wife was cooking dinner. He was in the living room with the son, just died. I'm like,
Jesus.
what the fuck, man? So I'll like what Eric said though. I'm like, oh God, I'm going. It's my time. You know what I mean? I like told her, I was like, I'm gonna take Stark out, get some air, and it just like was not going away, man. So like, obviously, when you go in and find out it was nothing, now I'm just pissed. I'm
Right.
like, well, now I'm gonna have a $4,000 medical bill,
Yep.
and like, you know what I mean? And but if it would have been something, you know,
And did it feel better the instant when they told you, like, we can't see anything wrong? Were
no,
you then
none, I think because I just got pissed, but I was still like,
so then your heart was hurting for the. It really it was your wallet
Then
that was
then I
hurting,
died
like,
of a broken heart.
Right.
It was different. Yeah, my wallet hurt at that point, but yeah.
I think we're about time for a dad joke. Are we getting to that time?
Yeah, make me happy, Eric.
All
That's
right.
good.
Let's end on a give us a. You're bringing the closer.
And if it's about like chest pains or a heart attack, I don't want to hear it.
Let's say the same thing I told Cooper. Rub some dirt on it.
Yeah, I know.
I gotta tell you.
Or whiskey, whatever
Yep,
works,
yep,
whatever you have
there
handy.
go.
I lost it here. Sorry. Give me a second.
I'm like, I almost had one to say, but I'm like, nope, I did that last time. I did the two new favorites I had.
Yeah, you couldn't wait. You can.
I couldn't. There's like, you know, when
I
you
mean,
hear
when you get a
and
good
it's-
one, when you get a good. I've never been a great joke teller. You know what I mean? Like the setup, the whole.
I'm good at it, but
type
I don't
thing.
have the memory. Like, you know how Caton can just like tell you like a 5
Oh,
minute joke?
and he's got
I can't
plenty
do
of them.
that.
Yeah,
Like
he's good at it. Like he,
Yeah.
but he like I think it's something you got to practice, and he really put in the time to be good
Yeah.
at it. Yeah. What do you
All
got?
right. I got it. So this is in honor of Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
What did one sombrero say to another?
What do you got, Mike?
hold on, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Because if I know it, I'm going to say it.
Mm-hmm.
This is hard though. It's specific to a holiday. Okay. Hola.
You go on ahead.
Jesus Christ.
You
Hold
go
Sean,
on.
Sean doesn't get it. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that pause was because Sean's gerbil fell off the wheel. I looked over and you were just like, why am I not?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, you go on ahead.
That's good. That
There
was
we
really
go.
good. I
Wow.
did not see that one coming.
Shoot.
All right. Well, it was fun.
Been good, buddy.
I think we'll do it again.
I think so.
Real quick, email us if you got anything you want us to say, any fun stories, any good service industry stories. And again, if you want to be anonymous, just say it and we'll gladly read it. We're still cool, right? At gmail.com.
We're still cool, right? At gmail.com.
To people over 40. We'll see you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.